And when Kamala Harris comes to Atlanta and suddenly starts speaking in improper English and bringing out Meg Thee Stallion to twerk, it sort of insinuates that this is what black people are. We need to be spoken to in this way in order to know that we gonna go to the polls and vote for Kamala because we black, okay? When you speak to black people like that, that is what you're insinuating, that we're dumb as rocks and that we're ghetto and that this is what we need in order to have a political message sent to us. Now, this person says that the black people who called that rally ghetto are just vying for white acceptance. Why do you associate being grammatically correct and not wanting to throw ass at a political rally with being white and vying for white acceptance? Is it because you view white people as being more proper than black people? Inherently, yes. And you know what that is? It's racist. It's prejudice. It's a bad ideology because we know that our race has little to do with who we are as people. And so long as black people continue to associate themselves with ghetto culture and say that ghetto culture cannot be removed from blackness, that's how far down the totem pole you are going to remain, because it's not indicative of blackness. It is not, a sign of blackness that you engage with ghetto culture. It is something wholly separate. And I say that as somebody who loves to listen to rap music, who liked a lot of the songs on Meg Thee Stallion's new album, who will listen to that when I go to the gym and work out. I'm listening to hip hop in my free time. That doesn't mean that that is like a deep set part of my culture and who I am and twerking this and AAVE that. It just means it's something that I enjoy that is in no way related to my race. And the fact that we can't create that separation is astounding. Now, it's one thing for somebody on Twitter to say, if you're black and you call this ghetto, you're crazy. It's another thing for Kamala Harris to think that this is the way to win an election in Atlanta. And the sad part is, in a lot of ways, she might be right. Like, this might actually send a message to black people and make them feel like she is somehow connected to them because she invited Meg Thee Stallion and because she spoke in this way. To those people who think that, please, 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 please wake up to the pandering, wake up to the demoralizing way in which they view black people. They think black people are stupid, unintelligent. And Kamala Harris, who's being like toted around as this like the next black female president or whatever, if this is her view of blackness, that's pretty concerning, considering she's going to be drawn out as this, first black female president, which is just a whole nother issue that we don't need to get into today. Think better of yourselves and ourselves, and think better of the community that we now apparently find ourselves in just on the virtue of of being born a certain race. It's so ridiculous, I think, to be lumped into this culture and be told that this is blackness and be told that this is what resonates with black people. And I'll go ahead and say right now, not all of us. It does not resonate with all of us. And these like little weak, simple pandering tricks that you're using as a politician leave a super bad taste in my mouth. They don't make me want to vote for you. They don't make me want to support you. In fact, they make me feel the exact opposite, that you do not deserve support because you have no idea the demographic of people you're talking to. And you are just leading with your own prejudiced views of black people and thinking that that's going to make them vote for you. And for those that it works on, I don't know. All I can say is you're being pandered to by somebody who doesn't care and honestly thinks you're stupid and ghetto. Thinks you're stupid and ghetto. For real. Okay? And I can code switch. Okay? I'm allowed to do that. Kamala Harris, she's allowed to do it. She can do whatever she wants. But it's not hitting. And it doesn't make sense, to be honest. And how anybody can hear that and not cringe is beyond me.